What's up, kids? Chris here. Let's do some Q&A. Angela asked a really good question today. Actually, this is from 2 days ago. So Angela, thanks for your patience. What should I be doing or not doing in my business or my agency? I think that kind of paraphrases it. What should I be doing or not doing? Angela says she's overwhelmed. She's just got too much going on. I totally feel that. The reason this one came to mind today is I was actually walking blue in the park earlier today and totally feeling the same thing. Like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do. And I'm the guy who sits around here and talks to you all the time about like not doing stuff and stopping and working less and bringing efficiencies. But I'm telling you, it gets us all. What's up, Sheridan? This is a really good question from Angela, and it's one that I struggle with. And honestly, I think it's probably every 2 to 4 weeks that this rolls back around for me. You never get perfect at this. No matter how good you are at being efficient or getting things done, you still get sucked back in to the world around us. Even I have a team and great staff and all these systems around me that kind of keep me insulated from a lot of that, but we're entrepreneurs, right? We still go after things we want to do. We build these big things up and all of a sudden, boom, it starts happening. It's collapsing on us again. So Angela, yes, let's tackle that. Here's the straightforward answer. This is not an easy answer, but it is the real honest answer. And it's the thing I had to come to grips with again this morning as I was walking blue, just straightening out my day, thinking through what I have to do. You got to pick 3 things. All right, this is where the hard part shows up. The 3 things you got to pick. What in the world are they going to be? What are the 3 things that you're going to do? What's up, Wendy? What are the 3 things that you're going to do, Angela, to really make sure that you crush it and get down to brass tacks? Okay, so the 3 things that you need to do in your agency are going to vary for each of you watching. It's going to be different, but the things that you need to do are the things that you're number one, really, really good at, that you like doing, okay? So let's call that the most fun things, all right? That's not to give somebody else the not fun things. Everybody has their own fun things. So what are things that you actually enjoy doing, all right? That is really, really important. And I'm not trying to go all Disney movie on us here and just say, follow your heart, just only do what you're passionate about, because we gotta make money, right? What's up, Rock? But you have to do what you actually enjoy or you will burn out. This will only last a couple days, okay? So Angela, first thing you gotta do is what's actually fun. The second thing you gotta do is what's making you money, all right? And it's not all about money. It's obviously about enjoyment. There's a third thing coming, but just hang on. That money thing is so important. What's bringing profit to you? What's actually, Brennan, awesome to see you, dude. What's actually bringing you the right kind of money that's really profitable for you, all right? That's the second thing. The third thing, let's back up. The first thing is, what do you actually enjoy doing so you don't burn out in this process? Second, what's actually making you money? And third, what takes the least amount of your time? Of those fun things that are making you money, which of those take you, the owner, the least amount of your time? Say, Chris, I'm the only person in my agency right now. No worries. Jump in there. What takes the least amount of your time of all the things you do that make you the most amount of money that you enjoy doing? Just figure it out. Do a little time track sheet. Figure out what takes the least amount of time. If you have staff and team, still, what are the things you're doing that take you the least amount of time, that make you the most money, and that give you the most fun? Sienna, awesome to see you. Think through those things. Those things are going to help you narrow down what should you be doing. Now, here's where that tough thing comes in again. You got to pick 3 things to do. Most of us as humans just simply can't. Yeah, Brennan, I love that third thing too, right? I love the things that take us the least amount of time because we're just overwhelmed. There's only so many hours in a day. It's easy to make money. We all figure that out eventually. But it's hard to make money with not much time. So what gives you the most amount of fun, least amount of time spent, and gives you the most amount of money for the things you're doing? So fun, time, and money. Now, here's the thing. Figuring out the 3 things you want to do are really, really important. And I mean 3 things like, what are you going to focus? What are you going to become great at? What are the things that every day, day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, quarter in, quarter out, that you're going to do over and over and over again? They're going to be your things that you own in your business. You can hire stuff out, you can build, you can grow, you can create systems around so many things. But what are the things, 3 or less things that you're going to do? For me, I've got 7 staff members and lots of systems in place, okay? So let me just give you my example. For me, this might not be right for you. It changes as you mature and grow in your agency. But for me, it is being the face of my brand. So my agency, we work a lot in the medical community. I'm the face of that brand. My clients work with our team members way more than me, but I'm still the face of the brand, okay? The second thing I do is I do a lot of teaching and a lot of content creation. I love doing that. That's what I'm doing right now. I love doing that here. I love doing it for other clients. That's super fun to me. So the face of my brand, I create a lot of content. And the third thing I do really well and I love doing is building a vision and systems and strategy. I love seeing what's coming and helping build the strategy, the systems, and the team around that. So leadership, right? So for me, it's being the face of the brand, creating content and teaching, and leading. Those are my three things, all right? Earlier on, a stage before this, when I only had one VA and I was struggling to kind of make that work, like several years ago, it was really about sales for me. I was all about prospecting and sales, and I was all about becoming that leader I needed to be. And then I was doing the high-end execution on the workflow, only the things that I could do because my clients need me to do them before I could really let go of all that, right? That may be where you are. Maybe it's sales and prospecting and the leadership of a basic team, and only the things that you have to do that really kind of crush that high-end piece. What's up, Suzanne? Great to see you. So whatever it is for you, find those three things. Again, I'm going to go back to the what creates the most amount of money for you in the least amount of time that you actually enjoy doing, the fun things, so you don't burn out. You got to make money, the least amount of time involved, and you got to enjoy doing it. But when that grid lays over whatever you're going to do, where are you in your current agency? Now, let's say you're a solopreneur right now. You're all by yourself. You don't have a VA. Great. Then again, think through what gives you the most amount of fun, least amount of time, most amount of money, and focus on that. And you say, oh my gosh, but I still have so much to do. This is where it gets kind of tough because you have to start being really strategic and stop doing things. If you're the only person in your agency, or if you have 10 staff members or 100 staff members, it doesn't matter. What matters is you focusing and narrowing down. This will always be something you're working on, Angela, and whoever else is watching. Absolutely, always the thing that I keep coming back to. What am I going to do? What am I going to narrow down? What am I going to stop doing? What's my agency going to stop doing? Because we only have so many hours in a day. We only have so many staff member hours. We only have so much capacity. And we got to focus in on what actually brings us the most resource, the most amount of money, least amount of time, most amount of fun. Okay, so figure that out for you. If you are a solopreneur, it's probably going to be prospecting and sales for you. Mike, what's up? Great to see you. It's probably going to be prospecting. Iman, awesome to see you. It's going to be prospecting and sales. Emma. It's good to see you. It's going to be prospecting and sales for you, Mike. Good morning. If you're a solopreneur, prospecting and sales until you have another team or group that can do that for you. And it's also going to be probably identifying the systems that are going to help you scale a little bit, like automating email, automating calendar, automating any file stuff, copying, pasting, whatever it is that you're doing in your agency. The automation is going to help you a lot. The third thing, once you get the next big sale and the next big opportunity, is going to be hiring a staff member. All right, you really have to make that jump. So Angela, I don't know where you are in your agency. Don't have enough background info there, but I hope I gave you those three tiers of kind of where I'm at, kind of a middle spot, and kind of that early stage entrepreneur if you're just getting started. Can't state enough how important it is for all of us, though, to level up on our staff members. We have to have the staff. We have to have team. We have to have VAs, whatever it is that you need. You have to find a way to get that person in the game to help you. Getting help to run your systems, to free you up to do the three things that you should do. We just simply can't do 7, 10, 12 things on an ongoing basis and do really well. As entrepreneurs, we have to narrow it down. That's really, really difficult. It's so hard for me to focus on being the face of my brand. Again, my three things are, with 7 staff members and a ton of outsources that they manage, I've got space, right? I work less than 30 minutes a day in my agency, and it's still hard for me to focus on this. It's the face of my brand. It's creating content. That's what I'm doing here, right? I love doing that for this group. And so in my medical surgeon market that we serve, it's being the face of my brand, right? In this right here, lead agency, I do a lot of content creation. I love doing that in teaching. And then it's also leading the team and bringing strategy and that long-term vision. Those are the three things for me. But I'm constantly getting sucked back in to things that I shouldn't be doing. What's up, Rebecca? Awesome to see you. Rana, great to see you too. It's constantly bringing me back in and it's pulling me back down. And those things really get to be burdensome. It's the emails or, oh, I just thought of this new system, or I want to check out this new software, or, oh, wow, I could go to this conference, or, hey, did you see what so-and-so is doing over there for this web conference they're putting together? I'm going to watch that and spend like 3 hours and all of a sudden it's going. I have to stop, right? So wherever you are in your agency, if you got a mature agency, if you got one staff member, or just getting started, or if you're that solopreneur, you can find the three things that you should be doing and spending so much of your time. You might not be able to literally do only that all day, depending on the phase you're in, but you definitely can make like half of your day only those 3 things, and then let the stuff just fly around the second half of the day, but crush the first half of the day. At least get that 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., lunchtime, and just do those 3 things you should be doing most, and then do the afternoon and let stuff happen, because life happens, right? Particularly if you don't have a lot of team or systems yet. But if you start crushing it half the day, you will start seeing the change. You'll start seeing the results. It'll build the personal discipline. It'll build the systems for you. The team will start forming. The clients will start shaping up and getting back in order. It all starts working. All right, great question. If anybody has any questions, fire them away. As always, love answering your questions. That is my most fun thing. Honestly, one of the most fun things I do every day. So anyway, fire your questions away. Thanks, Angela. I'll get to them as soon as I can. We'll group them together. Or if you serve me live at any time, you're always welcome to throw a live question there, and I'll do my best to answer it real quick. So nothing else today. I'm going to jump out of here. I'll see you guys and gals tomorrow. It is June 16th. What is that? Tuesday today? I think so. Anyway, looking forward to summer. Got kids out playing. I'm going to go have some fun, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.